Hey, welcome to the Ultimate Gravity Show.
Whoa, there I am. I'm Jay.
The Ultimate Gravity Show. That's the new intro, I'm gonna sing it from now on.
With a scratchy voice?
No, I'm gonna sing it in different styles.
Oh, can we
Each time.
one time where we get that voice thing on the throat? Ultimate Gravity Show.
I've always wanted one of those. I always wanted one of those. Although I think you can only get one if you have like no voice box.
Probably.
And then that's the only way you'll be able to get one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are on the Ultimate Gravity Show in the garage.
Today is Ultimate Gravity Show. That's what it is. But the problem with me is I can only sing in low notes.
Oh.
I can't sing high notes.
Mm-hmm.
If I do, like my throat will it'll rebel against me,
Mm-hmm.
and I will almost choke to death.
And then it'll start crackling and stuff.
Oh my god, I'll die. I've tried doing it before, and I don't know, I go into coughing fits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's brutal. I can only do low notes. Oh wait, I got a message. Somebody tell them we're on. They don't get Facebook messages.
There we go. I'm just waiting for our wonderful audience here.
Oh
Setting
my
up.
God, show. That's it. Nailed it.
And then share. Guys, we can't stress enough. I know you guys probably hear me harp about this every episode, but we really need people to share and get the viewers up. We're noticing that we get over 200 views on a video on average. Some of them are really high and some of them aren't as high, but average is about 2 to 250 views. And we don't even have that many people liking the page. So people are tuning in and watching it, but they're not liking the page.
Yeah.
And when we're sharing it, I notice people are commenting on the share on personal pages as opposed to going into the show page and commenting there.
Right.
So if you're commenting and you're not actually on the show page, we can't see your comments at all.
Right.
So, and we want to engage with you 100%. So if you could jump on the Ultimate Gravity Show, just hit like. We are not going to bombard you with spam. It just it gives you a notification when we go live, and every once in a while we throw up a link or two in between shows, just about stuff that we talked about or we find really interesting or funny or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically the numbers are good.
Yeah.
But the numbers are at the wrong place at the wrong time, sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
We got almost 100. We got 129 likes on the page. But when we stream from the page,
Yep.
there not many people join, and then of course everybody's watching it after it's aired.
Yep.
And then people are commenting on the share, not the actual video.
Well, the analytics are showing us that most people are jumping on for 10, 15 seconds to see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And if that's what you're doing, if you're jumping on, you got to remember we're all over the board.
Yeah.
So each episode doesn't have one topic. We go all over the board. We could be talking about history in one moment and then comic books in the next moment. It could be anything.
Also, it
Or
doesn't.
sports.
It also doesn't say every time somebody jumps on and then jumps off again.
No, I
It
think
may. I don't know if it's the computer,
Well,
but it
computer's
doesn't show
slow.
it here either.
yeah,
Where people come on and then come off, it just won't show that they came out at all.
yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, you know what? The numbers are good, which is amazing. I thanks all the people that were
You
viewing
guys,
and all that stuff.
it's inspiring us. Because like you said last episode, we've ordered some stuff for the show because we keep going and everybody's watching and enjoying it. You get random people. I think you said you had a random person just I really like the show, and you're I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are, but thank you so much.
Yeah, I was up in the north end, outside the Hawk shop, and a guy just stopped me, and he was like, "Oh, that was a hell of a show last night, eh?" And I was like, "What?" Oh, he goes, "Yeah, D was really on. He was really mad." And I was like, "Oh, really? You watched the show?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." And I was like, "What's your name, dude?" You know, and he told me his name, and I was like, "Have you liked the page yet?" And he goes, No, I haven't liked it." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so that's another one. I'm like, so people that haven't even liked the page actually are still watching the videos, but not liking the page. So, yeah, the numbers are there. They just,
We just gotta get them there. We're almost into December though, and December is gonna be our holiday month. We did October. We did Halloween style stuff, ghosts and ghouls and goblins and
yeah.
all kinds of stuff, and we're gonna do the same thing for December.
December ghosts.
December ghosts, and then yeah, we've been brainstorming all kinds of ideas. Hopefully, our sponsor will eventually, Steve Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
There.
hopefully he'll come through and make some shirts.
That'd be nice.
He said he was gonna do that a couple months ago.
There it is. there we go.
Yeah, man. You all right?
I think I'm gonna be okay.
Okay. All right.
That sneeze was like, it was there, and then she would come.
Have you ever sneezed and then you fart at the same time? You're like, oh, oh, and you sneeze so hard like gas is coming out of you somewhere.
Yep.
I cleared my throat earlier today because I'm still getting over this lung infection, and I was like, and I went, and then a little fart came out, and I was like, whoa, it was very random.
It happens. I think it happens all the time.
Yep. My favorite is when somebody's laughing so hard and then they start farting in unison with their laugh, like. Because as you used to say, it's the oldest joke in the world, right?
It is. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I believe passing wind and falling
Falling.
are the oldest, most basic jokes
Mm-hmm.
there's ever been. I believe when cavemen were around, and it was just cavemen, somebody would fall, and the rest of the cavemen would just laugh at the guy. Because it's always funny when somebody falls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then you'd have that one cave woman who was like, "That's not funny." But
Yeah,
she'd
right.
say it in her caveman tone, "Don't laugh at other people's misfortune."
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah. And all the other kids were like, that cave woman's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She's a jerk.
Yep. That's about right. But yeah, falling. I love falling. You know what's even funnier? It's people falling when they're on stilts.
Is there videos of this? Of course there is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can picture people falling on stilts. It's probably very painful.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe. I don't care. It's hilarious. If it is painful or not, I mean,
I would like to see some people falling on stilts.
I'll
Maybe I'll look for that.
I'll try to find them.
That'd be a cool shirt too. Some guy just like falling off stilts. I don't know. I still want our John Woo's Dracula.
Right.
Yeah.
There's the old America's Funniest Home Videos of Bob Saget.
Uh-huh.
And I remember there was a stilt one on that show that left me in tears laughing. There was like a party, and like there's a guy on stilts was on like a raised platform, and he lost his balance and fell, but he fell off the edge of the raised platform. So not only did he fall like 10 feet off the stilts, he fell like an additional 8 feet off the platform. So this guy fell a long way. But it was like on a beach, so he fell into sand. So I think he was okay.
He's probably right.
Yeah, if it was like pavement, he would have been like in trouble. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was awesome. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Falling off stilts. That's good stuff. Then the only other one was a guy at a parade, and he was dancing around like an idiot.
Yep.
And then lost his balance. And you know what's funny? When somebody loses their balance, and then they run to try to catch themselves.
Whenever their head's always more forward
Yeah.
than their feet.
Yep, yep. And this guy was doing the same thing on stilts. So he was like falling, but he was like the stilts were coming up really fast trying to catch him. Oh man. Oh, that was funny. He ended up falling anyway.
Of course. Of
Oh,
course.
that's good stuff, man. That's pure comedy. I love it. That's good stuff. Anyway, yeah. I don't know about if I was gonna be able to do tonight. I had to be on the ball because I'm over rested. Is that the term?
You overtired?
No, I'm over rested. I
okay.
slept way too much today.
Yeah, and then your body just wants to keep going.
I'm
It wants to sleep more.
I can't get rid of the groggy eyes,
Yeah.
and my back is stiff and sore. I just can't get rid of it. I think I slept way too much today.
I slept the perfect amount, so now I'm feeling refreshed. I was very tired for days coming off of that overnight shift, and I finally caught up on my sleep today. So, but I stayed up last night like really late, just reading.
Yeah.
Cause you know, I find a lot of times what I'll do is in the evening, when I'm not doing anything, I'm just at home. I'll always turn the TV on.
Yeah.
It's like the go-to move. You turn the TV on, you're watching a movie, a TV show, or play video games. And I thought, you know what? Last night I was like, I'm gonna have a no TV tech night.
Right.
And I grabbed, I actually read a magazine, and I read it cover to cover. It was a really good magazine, which kept me up till like 4 in the morning. But I felt really good about myself because the fact was I was actually reading, and
Yeah.
I find that engaged my mind a little bit more, as opposed to just like shooting things on Battlefield.
Yeah. Oh,
Which-
absolutely.
Which I mean, I really did want to do that, but at the same time, I was like, no, I gotta not do that tonight.
I tried. I did that for a while, where I would take out an hour in my day, and instead of doing like like you said, video games or TV, I would actually read something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing how much you read for an hour in a day. I
can read a lot.
I read a ton. I was running out of stuff to read. I was just reading. That's why I ended up. Nobody knows this, but I like trade magazines.
Okay.
Anything trade magazines like Handyman trade magazine, or even like fucking cooking magazines or Good Housekeeping or something, because there's always like at least one thing in them that I didn't know before, and that's useful to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, even like a fishing magazine. I was like, I'd read it and there'd be like one thing, and they would go, "Oh, interesting, yes."
Mm-hmm.
I could use that.
Well, it's amazing because people like there was before the internet, like before magazines pretty much all switched over to the internet. You'd go and buy magazines, and a lot of people would just like flip through the magazine, look at the pictures, and throw it aside. But if you actually take the time to read the stuff that people have taken the time to write into those magazines and publish, there can be some really useful information there, or some entertaining information as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, and like you, as you get older, you start to value a little more like things like cooking recipes and stuff like that. Like even when I'm on Facebook, I'm finding I get more engaged into. You see those little cooking ads that come up on Facebook every once in a while, it, like shows you a dish, and then it shows you in like speed time, like making the dish.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god! And it's always the most inventive things too.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm always enthralled in this. I'm like, you know what? If I was 19, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm like, where could I go buy that? But no, now I'm like, yeah, I really want to make that. That looks fun.
My Facebook gets spammed with those videos.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my god, everybody's posting these things.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, Cliff, we're waiting for you, buddy. Come on down. I bet Cliff has all kinds of like hunting and fishing stories. That'd be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on over, Cliff. Yep, waiting for you. Come on over. The viewers going up, and they'll go up more when we have you here. Doors open, studios
Probably.
on. Yeah.
Wow, we barely have a guest, so.
And I know we gotta get Dom over here. I'd like to do that this week.
Yeah.
So I know he's on right now, but Dom, maybe I'll reach out to Dom tomorrow, and we can we can shoot for maybe like Tuesday or something. Tomorrow night we're busy. We got the Wendell Clark signing is at Chapters at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
That is going to be a good time because it's only $15 for his book. And if it's anything like the Don Cherry signing, there wasn't really that many people there. There was just enough for him to sign in an hour.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was this giant lineup and then, you know, all these people got disappointed because we were pretty close to the back of the line and we got done with like 25 minutes to spare.
Right. But they didn't do a first come, first serve.
No, they
They
organize
give you-
that stuff now.
Yeah, they give you ticket numbers, so no matter when you bought your ticket, it just went by the number on the ticket.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like you're buying a ticket to a movie. You can get it any time, and then come back, and they'll put you right at the front.
Yep.
And I don't know. I don't know any other place that does that. It was always every autograph signing I go to. It's always first come, first serve.
I know, and you know what? It seems like they're getting more organized now because even when we went to see Curtis Joseph, they gave us wristbands
Right.
and they called us up in waves. And then I guess when Frank, our friend Frank there, he went to meet one of the wrestlers in Toronto, he was only signing X amount of wristbands.
Right.
So I was like 300 or 400 or something. So yeah, he just called, you have wristbands left? Yep. And he went down and got a wristband and he got an autograph. So it seems to be a little bit more control to it, but I think that allows for people too to say like, if there's no more wristbands or slips or numbers left, you know you're not getting an autograph. So what's the point in hanging around,
Mm-hmm.
right? Only the people that are there are going to get the stuff, and then
Right.
and then yeah, there's no giant lineups. Although I heard the Wayne Gretzky signing at Costco this year. Apparently, you know how the meat section is like at the back of the inside of the building.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was signing from there. The lineup went all the way up the aisle, then out the door, and then it went down the side of the building and back around the building.
God.
It was massive. It was just this huge, massive line.
It's like 1,000 people.
Yeah, and you know the guy's only going to sign for maybe like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then, by then, like, anybody's hand's going to be sore from signing that long. So,
Yeah.
so they're just not going to do any more signing. But those people, they didn't have a ticket system. They should have known, hey, okay, Wayne Gretzky can sign, you know, 150 autographs in an hour. So he's going to be here 2 hours. We'll cap it at 300 and let everybody else go home.
Right. Yeah.
So Dom says he's off Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday I am busy. Wednesday I am not. So maybe Wednesday night we can do an episode with Dom. That'd be good. Cliff, I'm waiting for Cliff to show up. He said tempting. Hopefully he can come over and
Yeah.
tell us some stories.
Wednesday's alright for me too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Thursday I have work Christmas party. I'm looking forward to it because last year we did our work Christmas party at Yuck Yucks.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So it was like a whole bunch of people from work. It was like 70 or 80 people from work. And we just go watch Yuck Yucks. They give you like drink tickets and a bunch of free appetizers all night. And then after that, you go across the way to a bar or whatever. So that's what's going to be happening on Thursdays. They're doing a Christmas party. We're doing it at Yuck Yucks again. But Yuck Yucks moved. You know where it used to be in Ajax down south, like in that little plaza?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It moved to, it's in the basement of Safari Bar. Like the Safari Bar on Highway 2.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't been to that, there's a bar on Highway 2, Kingston Road.
Yeah.
And it's called Safari, and they moved Yuck Yucks into the basement. Now, I don't know how big this basement is. It sounds to me like it wouldn't be as big as the old location. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking they downgraded.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Because I imagine their numbers probably weren't as good as they were like 10 years ago or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Even though, and they seem to cycle the same comedians over and over again. But the one we got on Thursday is not, I don't think he's a regular comedian. I think he's a special guest. So that'll usually be pretty good. Because you get to watch the guy like rip on your coworkers and stuff like that. And hopefully he doesn't target me.
Yeah.
That's why I just sit in the back and hope he doesn't see me.
Last one I went to was terrible.
Hmm?
Yeah. The headlining was the headliner was was a female comedian, which I got nothing against female comedians, but every single joke was a sex joke. And it was
Like
so,
a sexist joke and shit like that?
No, it was something about her having sex or
No.
something like that. But it was so tiring. I was like, oh, enough already. Like, come on. Talk about something else, for God's sakes. And it was like, there was like she would talk about a funny sexual situation, but then she would just continue to trail or continue off on that situation and make jokes about the same thing. I'm just like, oh, this is brutal. And she just kept going on it for like half her monologue. I was like,
Mhm.
ugh.
You know, I don't know what it is. I'm not closed-minded about it, but I don't find female comedians as funny as male comedians for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm a guy. I don't have anything against female comedians. It's just I haven't found one yet that has that I've really enjoyed on a comedy
Yeah.
level. And you know what else I find I'm like that with is music. For some
Right.
reason, there's a few I like, but there's not a lot of female artists that I like to listen to. Most of my music is all male.
Yeah,
There's a couple female artists I don't mind, but like most of it is all male music artists. I just can't get behind female artists for some reason, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It's in any style of music. I don't know. And it's not what they're singing about or anything like that. It's just it's a different sound.
well, yeah. I know there's some bands with female front women.
Yeah.
That I like, but as far as like you're saying like a solo artist or something, yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean, there's a few, but I don't know. I guess it's just not many bands out there have them.
So it's a challenge. Show me in opera metal. I don't even think I've ever heard opera metal.
Right, yeah.
So is that like the woman sings in like an opera
Mm.
tone and then there's like metal music behind her?
Nightwish? I think Nightwish.
I don't know Nightwish. I'll have to look this up.
Yeah, older Nightwish. The front, the lady that sings, used to sing in Nightwish. She doesn't anymore. Her name's Tarja.
Okay.
They're from Finland, and if you get something with Tarja in it, yeah, she sings like an opera singer,
Mm-hmm.
but of course the backing music is heavy metal, and
See,
it's actually Nightwish is a famous. It's a famous band worldwide. Less famous in North America than Europe.
yeah, well, and Europe's usually ahead of us anyway, so.
But Nightwish is really good. That's a really.
See, one of my groups with a female frontrunner I like is, I haven't really listened to anything current, but like way back when she did her first album with the group, it was Evanescence.
Right.
I liked that first album that they did, right? But then I think
Yeah.
she like released the whole band and got a new band or some shit.
In
I don't know the history. I don't follow music history enough.
Yeah, it's funny that you would mention that because everybody compared Evanescence to Nightwish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but yeah, she had a good voice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's basically what Nightwish sounds like.
Okay. Just
It's
just their own style and stuff
It's
like
just
that.
they've been
Yeah.
around a long time.
I've never even heard of it, but I'm gonna look it up now
Yeah,
because I would like to like some more female artists. I feel almost bad sometimes when I think about it. I'm like, music, comedians, just all this stuff. I'm like, I don't.
you're sexist.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being sexist, but I'm really
Sexist,
not.
bro.
Fucking brutal. I'm such
Fucking
a
sexist.
male chauvinist pig.
We need to ruin your life somehow now because of this.
More than it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get you fired from your job.
You better do that epic on
And
an
be
epic
like,
scale.
you're employing a sexist pig.
And racist.
Yeah.
Racist too.
Oh, you're racist?
Apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, I'm racist. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm racist, but other people think that I'm being racist. My standpoint is, I just don't like ignorance. I don't like ignorant people.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that a lot of ignorant people seem to come from different cultures that I don't like.
Okay.
So, and then people see that as racist, but I'm like, you know what? I could be friends with nice people from those cultures.
Well,
I just don't want the ignorant people.
Sure.
And people confuse it with racism. So, like fucking Italians. Who the fuck cares about those guys? Fucking Italians. They're just fucking mouthy fucking bastards.
Right.
Fucking all ignorant mouthy. Especially the ones named Dom and shit.
Oh, that Dom guy.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he never shows up here.
Well, he was already on the show once. I don't even think he noticed.
No.
He was on the show while we were at wrestling.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. He has to go back and watch that video though, because I don't think he's noticed. So, Cliff's calling Dom out here. So, Dom says Italians are God's gift to the world. That is such an Italian response. I don't know, Dom, because in the same sentence of Italians being God's gift to the world, we have you and we have Frank DeLiege. So, and James DeLiege, his brother. So, I mean, like, it's all over the map. But, I don't know. You know what? I see Cliff keeps calling out Dom.
Is that Northern Italians or Southern Italians?
I don't know.
Except for I think there's a difference. I'm pretty sure there's a difference.
Is there a difference in culture with Northern and Southern Italians?
I think so.
Like one says tomato, one says tomato. Like I don't understand.
Maybe. Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Northern ones are taller and nicer. That's what
Who is
here?
Oh, a buddy of yours came on. It was, we were talking about cultures and all these different walks of culture coming on.
Well, look at this.
Yeah.
Pradeep.
What did I'm not.
That's my boy from India.
India. There you go.
We're going international here.
That's right. Is he in India or is he in Canada?
No, he's definitely from India.
No, I mean, is he living there? Is he living?
What?
Was
Oh
he,
no, he's
he lives in Canada.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
in
Yeah,
Canada,
cool. Yeah, he's
And
a buddy.
and
You know what? I have all kinds of. I'm like,
Yeah, he moved out to Calgary.
oh, Calgary. Every time I went to Calgary, it rained.
Yeah.
I was out west. Every time I went there, it rained.
Yeah, Pradeep's from I can think of the province now. Telugu? Telugu, is that right? Yeah, I think so. Maybe that's what he speaks. No, I can't remember now.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right, bud. Yeah. Awesome. Frank
Yeah.
is what we call a Wonder
He's
Bread walk.
from Hyderabad.
Hi.
Yeah, man.
Is that an actual name or
It's
something?
an actual name. It's a pretty,
Hyderabad?
yeah, man. It's a pretty cool name for a city.
Sounds like a kick-ass villain group.
Yeah.
Like,
Hyderabad.
yeah. The Avengers good and the Hydra bad.
That's it.
That's awesome. No, that's just it. And you know what I mean? Like I was saying, I was trying to say like people think like sometimes I'm trying to be racist and stuff like that. But I do have friends that are like all kinds of nationalities.
Right.
So I can't be racist or I wouldn't have these people around me.
That's it.
You know? So it's just ignorant people. I think that's what it is. I can't stand ignorant people. I can't stand them. I get really pissed off. Of course, I get pissed off at a lot of stupid things. Like going through the Tim Hortons drive-thru. Tell me if I'm right about this, okay? When you go through the Tim Hortons drive-thru, if you order more than 2 drinks, should the lady taking your order assume that you want a tray and not ask you?
More than 2?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So if I'm like picking up an order from work and I do like a work run and I'm grabbing like 8 coffees, say, right?
Well,
And then they're like, yeah, so do you want trays for that? What do you think? Like,
Well,
you think I'm gonna hold all
well,
these coffees like
It's
this
8, yeah.
and then drive?
Well, if it's 8, of course. If it's 3, she might think there's 3 people in the car. You can just hand them out to everybody.
Yeah, maybe. So maybe I should hold that. I should move my theory up to beyond 4.
Beyond 4, yeah.
So if it's anything over 4 and she's asking if I want to trade, then it's acceptable.
Yeah, then there's something wrong with her.
Because I always assumed if it was more than 2, because my cup holder has 2 in the front, and I assume cars either have 1 or 2 cup holders in the front.
I have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and some cars have 1, but like if it's more than 2, obviously my cup holders can't handle that.
Right,
So I need a tray.
right. Yeah,
Scott is one of the best. You taught him how to drive?
I did.
That's amazing.
I know.
You're a fucking amazing guy.
I'm a great guy.
And you didn't charge him?
I didn't charge him, no.
What a fucking deal.
I'm a great guy.
It's awesome. You know who else is a good guy? Cliff.
Is he?
Yeah, because we're going to bring him on as a guest.
All right.
Let's do it. I'm going to go find him right now. We might want to take that jacket off the hot. It's really hot in here. It's really hot.
Super hot.
I'll get some, see if I can get this chair moved up. This is the worst chair ever.
Oh,
Yeah, what? Look at the follies of me trying to get this chair to Oh, there we go.
yeah. Should be playing some Benny Hill music or something. Yeah.
There we go.
I should have slapped you a couple times while
Push me over.
you're struggling with the thing.
What an
idiot.
Pants me.
Come on, idiot. Yeah.
Alright, man. Cliff, welcome to the show, bro. Come on in. Yeah, have a drink. You gotta have a drink on the show.
Yep.
I'm gonna squeeze in here. Put them all up there, man. A shot.
I'll walk you
There, man. Yeah. You have to excuse me. I'm gonna squeeze in here and make sure we're in.
That's alright.
Here we go. We got a guest tonight. We got Cliff Neal, our guest on the Ultimate Gravity Show. He lives just around the corner. So what have you been up to? You work like crazy.
All the time,
You know what? I saw a funny joke you had up on your wall, and it almost had me. But like an obsessive person, I always read everything. So the picture was it was like an ultrasound picture of 2 babies.
Yeah.
Like twins.
Okay.
And then like the start of the write-up was like, oh, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, holy shit, is his wife pregnant with twins? And then you read through and it's like, yeah, I don't know who the father and the mother is of these parents, but I'm sure they'll be really happy. And hopefully you read all the way through and found out.
Yeah. It's a miracle for somebody.
Yeah, I don't know who though.
Yeah. Somebody's going to be happy. I don't know, but, yeah.
Not us.
I get a lot of shit for all this stuff about those.
You post some weird shit, man.
Yeah.
I think I seen I think, was it you that posted it? I think there was bowling pins in a hallway, and a chick shot a little like a little white ball out of her ass down the hallway and hit the pins.
Nice.
And it's like her bent over, and this ball comes out of her ass, and it like knocks the pins over. I'm like, what the hell am I watching, man? If you don't want disturbing videos, just go on his page. He has got some crazy stuff on there. And I don't know.
You know what's even more disturbing is that he had to type in something to search for that.
Well,
I just think of him sitting at a computer like this. Huh. Yeah. Nice. Nice. You're like, what? Ring. You're like, oh, it's an episode of South Park where they cut off the internet.
Yeah.
And then they give everybody like 30 seconds of internet time.
Uh-huh.
And then they're like, okay, what am I gonna look up? There's like a lineup waiting to get into the shack where there's the internet. And so everybody in line's like, okay, what am I gonna look up here? What am I gonna look up? They're all like planning to look up something. And of course, what is it, Kyle's dad? No, was it Kyle? Yeah, Kyle's dad. The crazy guy? This is America. I thought it was America. Isn't this America? That guy?
Yeah. I don't really watch it, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta start watching it. But yeah, he's in line thinking of porn terms for like porno. He's like, okay, he's like, okay, Asian, and then yeah, whips and chains. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and then that's what he's thinking of the whole time. He's like, he's gonna have like his ultimate niche porn thing that he's gonna go for. In like 30 seconds of time, right?
Stan's dad, Randy.
It's Stan's dad, yeah. So yeah,
He's gonna
that's
use
what I
your time
imagine.
wisely.
That's what I imagine. Hot lady, bowling pins, ball. Like, what the fuck you doing?
You're just searching that stuff up.
Stan's dad Randy is the best character on that show.
You know what has been popping up on my newsfeed lately that I avoid immediately? Like I scroll so hard that like half my timeline goes up. Is anytime somebody posts a video of them like busting a cyst. That is the most disgusting thing, and I do not want to watch that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I see like as soon as I see like an irritated skin bubble, I'm like, whoop, and I zip it. I don't even want to look at that. It makes me want to vomit right away.
Oh, it's disgusting because
That's the shit
there's
that
a
people
doctor.
post.
There's a doctor in the States.
Only a few.
They call her Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I've heard posted a couple times.
Yeah. But for some reason, her video, she films everything. And all her videos have like taken off. There's tons of it. Of course, I haven't watched it. I just know there's tons.
Yeah, you just know they're there.
I know they're there. I know there's tons of it. It's basically her popping zits and pimples.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it
and
is, and you don't want
boils
to
and
watch it.
shit of all kinds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she has like a special tool that I don't know how it works because I didn't see that much.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember one video of the tool coming out like this, and I was like, I'm done with that.
Yep, done.
I just know there's some tool that she uses too.
It is insane. Yeah, it is insane, Katrina. It was just so freaking gross. If anybody posts any of those,
see, Emily knows the person, Sandra Lee, Dr. Sandra Lee.
Katrina's on her Instagram. Stop this,
On
yeah.
her Instagram.
Stop this gross talk. You got any stories?
Oh,
You got lots of
Jesus
stories, bro.
Christ.
Tell me some stories.
Stories about what? What do you want to
What do you got? You know what? Maybe some people should come on here and prod you a bit. I mean, you prodded D pretty hard the one night he was on.
Let's
But,
give her.
maybe some people
Let's
should
give
come
her.
on and prod Cliff into some conversation.
Let's give her.
You know,
I'm still waiting for Brad to show up.
Brad Donor?
Yeah, we're supposed to be doing something.
What do you mean?
He wants to do some big live show. I don't know. You know,
Brad wants to do some kind of big live show?
Yeah, I don't know what about, but
Huh. I don't know. He's never been here.
no.
He's never been to my house.
And he's afraid of Oshawa now that he's out in Blackstock.
Yeah, probably. He probably is afraid of Oshawa. Cora comes on all the time though and watches the show. So, and I think he watches with her. But
That's not bad. He's kind of old.
he is old, yeah. He's an old man Donor. You've become your father. You'll be driving 300 soon. Who will be watching this?
Hey, did you hear about...
Why are boobs never the same size? One is always bigger than the other. Cliff?
My boobs?
No, just in general.
Oh, this is a Cliff question.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
it was just asking me because I only work out on the left side.
That's you work on the left side.
Yeah. my weak
I have a
side's the
question
left
for Cliff. How can an ugly fuck like
side. Let me guess, this is Dom?
make a cute kid?
That's all Vicky.
It's all Vicky.
That's it.
She had immaculate conception and you just happened to be around?
That was it.
Wow.
One time. That's what happened.
One time?
Yeah.
You only had sex one time. And you got a kid.
It was like half time.
It's like two pumps up. Oh, damn it. I'm pregnant.
That's
Shit,
it.
that was fast.
I've heard that story before
They're your sisters, not twins?
with other people.
What? The
Not
story.
you.
The story of like people
Yeah, of course I have. Yeah.
like one time and then they get
yeah,
pregnant.
yeah.
That's like the classic high school story
Yeah.
or something. Well, the first time I had sex, I
Yeah,
got
one
pregnant,
time, yeah.
and now I'm only 16 and I have a kid and I have to drop out of high school. Typical
Yeah,
Oshawa.
sure.
Typical Oshawa.
16 pregnant or something?
Yeah, they make shows about that stuff.
Yep.
They make all. You know what? I think it's like A&E. Is it A&E that does all the weird ones? What station does
Teen
all the?
Mom is MTV.
Is it MTV?
Yeah, because that's a complete trash show. So MTV shows it. MTV shows the worst reality shows ever.
What is
They
the
are trash.
who showed the one? You remember the one where it was like a midget lady that had no legs? She was
I'm loving this already.
she had just a torso and arms, and she moved herself around on a skateboard. They were like, "Yeah, watch this. She's gonna be married with kids." Sure enough, she's married, average height guy, and they have kids.
Wow.
I'm like, this chick pushes herself around on a skateboard her whole life.
How bad was this guy?
TLC, everybody's singing. This guy looked like a scrawny to South End typical Oshawa guy. Okay, he looked like a redneck.
Yeah, but this guy there had to be something way, way wrong with him.
There was, other than the fact that he was like redneck trash, nothing.
Wow.
I mean, unless he's got some kind of history we don't know about that they don't tell you about.
There's got to be something there.
Maybe, I don't know. It was just really weird. I can't even remember. Yeah, guy clearly has a fetish. It's not for skateboards.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember the name of that show. I think it was like a special, and I saw it and I was like, this is so disturbing. I don't even know why. I was like watching a train wreck. You want to take your eyes away, but it's just so bad.
You know what's even you know what's funny? You talk about that train wreck, you can't look away.
Yeah.
When we were talking about Teen Mom, the teen mom from that show, I think it's the second season, that did porn.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah, Ferris.
So there's one.
Wait, you know her name?
Yeah.
So
Come on now.
So she got offered a contract doing porn. That company does it all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
They always do it to B-level celebrities. So she accepted. She did porn, but then she says, "Oh, I quit it. Oh, because I want to start my singing career." And I'm like, "Oh, here we go, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So she released her first video or single.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't believe it. So the song, it starts right from the song title because I'm like, oh, I gotta find this. Starts right from the song title. It's called "Blowin'." That's the song title. Blowin'.
Mm-hmm.
Not even blowing. It's blowin'.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even describe to you how bad it is.
I gotta
It's
find it.
horrendously bad.
I gotta find it.
You know auto-tune, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. Auto-tune like a madman on that song. It's brutal. But you know what? It's absolutely hilarious.
Hold on a second. There's a bit of a discussion going on in the group here. Dom says he hates midgets, and Emily says, "I hope that's a joke. There's nothing wrong with little people." Dom says, "No, I'm serious. I hate them." Dom, did when you were a kid?
Maybe one of them raped his father.
Well, he took the words right out of my mouth. I don't. They creep him out. Okay. Well, I don't like clowns, so I guess to each their own. Specifically, clown dolls. I don't like them.
Right.
Don't like them at all. Midgets creep Dom out. That's funny. The guy.
Okay, well they creep him out. He doesn't hate them, I guess.
He's gonna be like, no, I hate them.
Look, midgets can't help them. They can't help the way they are. Clowns, they can.
And clowns can, yeah, but then midgets, they can't, because if they go on stilts, they're gonna fall, and then we're just gonna laugh at them because they're falling, and then they're gonna think we're laughing at them because they're midgets, but really it's just because they're falling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Falling is hilarious.
Yep. A falling midget on stilts. It gets better and better.
You just give me the stuff to look up to me.
Oh yeah.
Everybody follow Cliff's Facebook.
Yep.
He's gonna have some great videos.
Yep. Midgets on stilts falling.
Yeah, that
Can you imagine? Look, yeah, he wouldn't have thought about that before this show. Yeah, midgets on stilts falling.
There better be a cool Japanese theme song behind it. Although it'll probably be just describing what's happening in the video.
Yep.
Midget on a stilts falling. Midget on a stilts falling. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
So,
I might look that up myself.
do you do any hunting and fishing anymore? Or are you like, did your family life ruin your outdoor life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't hunted 4 years. 3-4 years.
4 years, eh?
I went fishing 2 years ago. Me and Romaine went. Couple days there, but
I was just reading the comments here. Everyone's really upset about this midget stuff. Don't worry, midgets are bullshit, so don't worry. I stole your line there, sorry buddy. Clayton is in shock. I don't know what's going on around here. We're following all walks of life on here today. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I mentioned before we came on here, I don't know if everybody's seen or heard the eulogy that Justin Trudeau gave for Fidel Castro.
I have not.
Have you seen this
No.
or read it? Well, everyone knows who Fidel Castro is, right? So, of course, he dies, and in Miami, all the people from Cuba that live in Miami are celebrating on the streets. The world leaders are going, yeah, he's dead, but he was a bad guy. And Justin Trudeau, he was one of a kind, great leader. On behalf of all the Canadian people, we mourn his loss. So now, of course, he's getting the shit for it from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's a trending hashtag on Twitter for Trudeau eulogies. So you pick a really bad guy from history and they eulogize him like he's great. And the examples are absolutely hilarious. People are picking like Genghis Khan, saying he was a great leader that unified people and was an expert horseback rider.
He was. It's true. It's very
John Wilkes Booth, lover of theater.
That's funny.
Oh my God, there's so many on there, and people are just making tons of them, and they're hilarious. And I'm like, yeah, that's just great. Fucking our leader. Now again, here we go. Now Canada's being known for the worst reasons. I'm gonna try to find some more actually.
Because
Actually, I did-
sucked his old man's cock for years. Well, that's very descriptive.
Yeah. Today we mourn the loss of Norman Bates, a family man who is truly defined by his devotion to his mother. This is a fictional character, of course.
We were talking about it before the
Mussolini.
show.
Mussolini,
Yeah,
best known for his competent train management. Emperor Nero. His dedication to song and writing poetry signaled a Roman artistic renaissance.
We were talking about it. I said Hitler. Yeah, Hitler because he's a great artist.
Great artist, yeah.
And he's a collector of fine arts.
Yeah.
And his collection is beyond anybody else's compare. And he was really good at unifying people.
Well, a controversial figure, General Tojo brought America into World War II and ultimately helped shorten the war.
Oh yeah, good for him.
Yeah. As a hero.
Good job.
He was single-handedly responsible for bringing the U.S. into the war. Guy's awesome.
Thank you for helping shorten that war. We went on forever.
Yeah, right. At least until they, used atomic weapons.
Well, the Americans were testing atomic weapons already and contemplating joining the war, but the American people as a whole did not want to join the war.
No, they didn't.
They did not want to be a part of it.
No.
And there's documentaries that show like them interviewing people back then in the 40s, and they're saying like, no, we don't want to get involved. Don't get involved. And then as soon as Pearl Harbor got attacked,
That's it.
they were like, fuck you. You don't attack the states. We're coming.
Yep.
And drop some fucking bombs on you. And that seemed to work.
Yep. That's why that's why the conspiracy theorists think they let them attack Pearl Harbor. I mean, they were gonna do it anyway, but
Oh, I can see how that would be a conspiracy theory. Let them attack it because the government wants to get involved.
I mean, the problem was the Japanese were coming to attack it anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well. Why not mount a defense?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why just let them obliterate them? You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody should look up the Trudeau eulogies hashtag. There's tons of them. They're great. Really cool.
What's going on in the comments here? Dom's excited for Wednesday. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a whole bunch of rapid fire questions for Dom. We'll get him on here Wednesday night. The only other person left is Clayton. Oh, and our conspiracy guy. We'll have to figure him out.
Jared.
I'm sure we can't get them all in on 1 week, but we can definitely try to get as many in as possible.
Well, I'll ask Jared again if he wants to. I know he wants to come on.
Yep.
It just whatever he wants to come on, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he doesn't break his wrist again, you know.
So
What's this? Oh, Ottawa Red Blacks won the Grey Cup.
Oh, I did.
Oh wait, no, not the. Was it the Grey Cup?
Yeah. They played the Grey Cup.
Yeah, that was the Grey Cup. Yeah.
So I seen a
Calgary Stampeders.
I seen a picture somebody posted earlier tonight.
Yeah, well, I guess we're done with that topic, eh? That was quick.
No, about the Grey
Oh,
Cup.
you got something? Yeah.
About the Grey
alright,
Cup.
Yeah.
So somebody posted a picture. They went to Walmart.
Yeah.
And they saw the TV. The Grey Cup was on the TVs.
Okay.
And the score said the words said is it Ottawa Red Blacks,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other side it said Edmonton Eskimos,
Yeah.
and then the logo beside Edmonton Eskimos was the Ottawa Red Blacks logo, and then the logo beside Ottawa was the Calgary Stampeders.
Nice.
And it was like he posted a picture. He's like, somebody at the network's getting fired.
Yep.
No kidding, man. That's a huge screw up.
It is.
In overtime, great comeback. My boy lost. Yeah, I find it hard to believe you even have teams outside of Boston.
Yeah. Clayton likes all sports, though.
Make sure he doesn't discriminate against people he doesn't think is normal. It might hurt views. The controversy, as we've seen, seems to increase views on our show.
Right. Well.
It could be the second
I
first
think-
biggest episode since the controversy episode.
Yeah. Well, it's not being said on the show. It's just in the chat room, so
Yeah.
it kind of doesn't help that much. Plus, what are you gonna? Where are you gonna draw the line? Somebody's making fun of black people in the chat room, and you're like, "It's all right, man. It's all right. It's all good." So,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice. Clayton has a friend from high school that's a running back.
We'll just put it there. You shouldn't make fun of people that are, I don't know, can't help but have a disadvantage, I guess.
To be
Whatever that disadvantage
to
might
be fair, I don't target one specific type of person to make fun of. I make fun of everything.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? The thing is, I've made jokes before. I've worked with, when I went out of town and I worked for the security company, they had a lot of people
Yeah.
at once at the site, like 100 people.
Yeah.
And of course, there's lots of people. There was like, Indian guys and black guys, of course. I would make jokes with the black guys about black things, but it was always jokes and they thought it was hilarious. But I would never make fun of them for being black.
Mm-hmm.
That was the difference.
Yeah. Well, we went out for coffee last night, and there was a guy in the group of people we were with. I didn't know the guy, but he was friends with a mutual friend of ours, and he was black. And his jokes all night were he was making fun of black stereotypes. So we were at the usual watering hole for coffee, and you know the idiots like do burnouts, pulling out and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, why do they keep doing that? And somebody's like, oh, because they have X amount of horsepower in their car. He's like, listen, that sounds really cool what you just said. I don't know a thing about cars. You want one stolen? I'm your guy. Stealing cars, that's my thing. That's what my people do, he says.
I got assigned a vehicle when I was out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, okay, Scott, we're going to give you a couple guys. I'm like, all right, cool. And it was 2 uniformed guards, and they were both black guys. And so they jumped, I'm like, hey, so what's going on, boys? I introduced myself and everything. And I was like, and I asked if anybody had any hip-hop music. Or I said something like, there's no hip-hop music here, unfortunately. And they're like, what? No hip-hop music? I'm like, no. I said, yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, too, so there's no hip-hop station. Sorry, buddy. And they're just like, yeah. And they're like smiling and everything.
They do.
And that was kind of the joke, and I'm like, that kind of stuff's all right, but you can't just go around saying.
When you make jokes,
I hate black people.
No, you gotta make jokes about the stereotypes that are ridiculous. That's the jokes. That's what's funny. When he was telling me, this guy last night, he was saying to us, I won't name the company or anything like that he works for, but he said he was in his work vehicle and he got pulled over.
Yeah.
He said, let me tell you, a black guy getting pulled over is the scariest thing for a black guy.
Okay.
He goes, because, he walks up and you don't know whether he's going to have his hand on his gun or not. With all the shit you see in the media right now, right? Social media and all this different stuff about guys getting shot and shit. So he's like, the guy walks up to the window, he's like, he's got his hands on the wheel and he's like, oh God, please don't make this a really bad stop. And then the guy's like, the cops ask him, like, hey, how's it going? Can I have a driver's license? He goes, oh. He's like, shit, it's in my back pocket. Oh man, he goes, it's in my, can I reach for it? Do you mind if I reach for it? And he's making jokes. He's like, oh, I'm just hoping, like, please don't pull your gun out. I'm literally just pulling my wallet out. Please don't pull your gun out. Because I'm just picturing this guy like, yeah, you can grab your wallet in your back pocket, but keep your hands on the wheel. Keep your hands on the wheel. Don't move. Turn the ignition off, but don't move your hands. What? What is going on? What am I going to do? Like, I don't understand. He said that was a big fear. He was really scared about getting pulled over, and that the cop was just going to be like stereotyping the shit out of him and giving him a really hard time just because he's black. He's like, you think he's going to be like, oh, you're black? You can't work for that company. You must have stole that van. He's thinking about all that stuff. He said, but no, routine stop. He got pulled over, and it went smoothly as opposed to his expectation. But it was good jokes. Also, he had tons of jokes. Really funny guy.
I made one joke. Same black guys, and they were like, the one guy laughed hard, and the other guy was like, he kind of laughed, and he goes, wait a minute, that's like borderline racist. I'm like, oh, come on, man. They were talking about smoking weed. The one guy smokes a lot of weed, the other guy didn't.
Yep.
And he's like, yeah, why are you smoking that weed, man? You don't want to smoke that weed. He's like, oh, this is what I love. I love it, man. And he's not. Look at you. Look at your gums. Your gums and your lips. They're all black. They're black. You got black gums, black lips. That's from smoking the weed, man. And I'm listening to them going back and forth, eh? And I'm like, that's really interesting, eh? I said, black gums? He goes, yeah, man. Look at this guy. Look at my gums. Look at it, perfectly pink. See, look at my lips. They're beautiful. I don't smoke that weed, man. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, cool. So then, like 5 minutes later, I had to get the guy's attention. His name's Andrew, the guy that smoked the weed. And I was like, hey, black lips, come over here. And he's like, and then the other guy starts laughing. And then the Andrew comes over, yeah, all right. Wait a minute, black lips. Yeah, that's borderline racist, man. Like, it's not racist. Get over here, Andrew. And I'm like, your friend over here's laughing, okay? So don't worry about it. The other black guy's laughing.
Yeah,
he's like, all right.
The other black guy's laughing.
That was fun times.
Have you ever seen the video about the black guy telling a story? Where the field trip, where they took the class on a field trip to a cotton field.
Oh God. No.
This guy tells this story about how they took a class trip, and the class trip took them to a cotton field, and it's like somewhere in the south, like the whole class is like black.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then they had that class trip show up at the cotton field, and then they had them actually picking cotton.
Oh my god, really?
And then the students weren't allowed to bring any of the cotton home. They had to turn the cotton in all to the cotton
Oh my god.
people. And he goes on and on about how it was like the most racist field trip he had ever been on.
That's brutal. What are they trying to think of the most humiliating thing they can do to these kids?
They can go pick cotton.
Holy shit.
I will find that video and post it because that guy, he goes on a rant. It's a good rant, and he tells the story. It is so funny, absolutely funny. This guy telling the story, because he tells a story about like how he has to come home and tell his mom about the class trip, and of course his mom goes ape shit.
Yeah.
Because they sent him out to a cotton field, so his mom's like, I'm going down to the school and I'm gonna fucking raise hell. We send you're being so racist, sending my son to a cotton field to pick cotton.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh my god. No, that was fun times. It was good. Good times. A lot of camaraderie when it was out of town like that.
Oh, the away trips? Yeah, for sure they
the
would
away
be.
trips were awesome.
For sure they would be. It was we had that camaraderie too, and we go work a strike for another casino and stuff, and everybody from all different kinds of casinos, they all come together, and everybody just clicks immediately, right? Like you don't even know these people, but well, some of them know each other, but you just come together and you're one big group, and you're doing a job, and you're enjoying yourself on the off time. Let me see here.
I'm spicing it up.
Is this Dominic guy for real?
Dom was arguing with a couple of the ladies that are on.
I don't want to hurt them. I don't want them near me. That line cracks me up. I think they're still talking about the midgets. My
Yes,
feed
they
on
are.
my computer is not even updating anymore.
Dom is saying that he hates midgets and and the two women on the chat room are not liking it.
No, not at all. I like that. I don't want to hurt them. I just don't want them near me.
Apparently he's saying. Well, apparently Dom's saying that he has a phobia of midgets.
Well,
Because he says he's afraid of them and he doesn't know why, which would mean it's a phobia.
I
So
don't understand why it's funny.
I don't know.
Well, it's funny. The line where he says, "I don't want to hurt them. I just don't want them near me." I think it's funny to me because I know Dom. I know the way Dom is. I know the way Dom talks. I know his personality. So for him to say, like, "I don't want to hurt them. I just don't want them near me," it sounds funny to me in my head coming from that guy.
Okay.
He's like, not that line is like prejudice against them. But he's just like, "I just don't want them near me. I just, they don't have to get hurt or anything. I just don't want them near me." That's what it seems funny. He's like, just keep them away. Keep away. It's like, I don't want those clowns to die. Just keep those clowns away from me, all right? I don't want those clowns around here.
How about we just not incite hatred on the chat room there?
Yeah, no hatred. We'll just I can respect that Dom has a bit of a fear or something with midgets. That's fine. So maybe he doesn't hate them as a person. He just the visual sight of them kind of makes him uncomfortable.
Well,
So-
the definition of a phobia is like a irrational fear, right? So he can't rationalize why he's afraid of them. He just says he's afraid of them, which means it's a phobia. And maybe he can't control it, so there.
So we'll just make sure to keep.
Let's just leave it at that. Then.
We'll keep the midget talk off the chatter talk on the Dom night that he comes on Wednesday. We'll make sure not to I'm not gonna bring a midget on at the same time. I don't even think I know any. Do you know any midgets? I don't know any midgets.
No.
And I know I'm offending some people by saying midgets. I'm not trying to be offensive.
Right,
Little people. Little person.
Little people.
I'm not trying to offend anybody here.
Hey, wait, Cliff. There's midget porn stars too, by the way.
Oh, I know half them.
Oh, okay. I should have known. Just trying to help you out.
Yeah, but
You
you
go
see
back
only
and
half
look.
of it.
Oh yeah, midgets, domination.
You gotta go back to September's views. Those are all in there.
So but the thing is, you're only giving him half an idea because you gotta like, he obviously already knows about midgets and porn, but you gotta give him like that randomized idea of like a midget doing.
Oh, the niche, right?
What is the midget doing that he wouldn't think about? Just
True.
look up.
True.
Have I seen what?
The little person Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Oh my god, that guy is repulsive. He was
Oh, is that the guy that was on? He used to go on like the talk shows and
He's
stuff.
on Howard Stern.
Howard Stern, yeah, I know. What you're talking about, like
God.
really beady eyes and
Oh,
stuff.
he's the ugliest person I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. He's awful looking.
I am trying to use proper. Emily's getting really riled up here. I am trying to use proper terminology. I am little people. I will use that terminology. I stand corrected. What is let's take.
Alright, can we stop arguing about little people? Okay? This is ridiculous.
I don't know why people are arguing about
It's
it.
supposed to be a funny show, okay? Just stop arguing about little people or I'm gonna fucking set people on fire.
Do you think Beetlejuice has ever dressed as Beetlejuice from the movie?
That would be awesome. At that point, Exhibit would have to come out and be like, "Hey, bro, heard you like Beetlejuice? We turned Beetlejuice into Beetlejuice. We put a car in your car."
There's actually a thread about Exhibit's cars that he did from those shows way back, the Pimp Your Ride,
Yep.
and there's an updated thread about all the conditions of those cars now, after he like pimped them out and what condition they're in now, because apparently like everything he did, everything fell apart. It was all done half-assed just to look good on TV, and then those cars like fell apart.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
The last episode I saw of that show, the designs and everything were getting absolutely ridiculous. Where they go, "Oh, this guy likes gambling," and they're like, "We're gonna do a gambling theme." And I'm like, "That sounds neat." But it was like a van, and inside the van, it was like a roulette wheel and a craps table and shit like that. But it was all like miniature sized ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's useless. That's all house games. It's like if somebody wins on those games, they gotta be paid out by the house.
Yeah.
They don't win it off other people.
No.
And so I'm like, what's this guy getting? Like stacks of cash with them? And you'd be like, oh, you won it. Here you go. And he's just paying people out. And then, and they're like showing all this stuff, and there's like a video slot machine on the inside of the door or some shit like that. And they go, oh, check this feature out. Let's go to the back and look at this. So they go to the back and they're like, see this exhaust tip? And it's this wide exhaust tip. And they're like, see, you can turn it on. Well, watch when I hit this button. And he hits a button and cards start shooting out of it. And you see Exhibit break down laughing. And he's like holding the guy's shoulder laughing. He's like, and I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, oh, I'm out of cards. I gotta go buy a deck of cards now. I'm like loaded up in there.
Loaded up.
We're like driving down the street shooting cards at it. I'm like, what is the stupidest thing ever? So you want to play some cards? Yeah, great. Just shoots.
Hold your hand out.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him out.
I'm like, that is so stupid. And I'm like, I wonder how much that whole mechanism costs to put in too. Like, oh my god.
It's probably next to nothing. It's probably they probably made a machine that actually shoots cards out already for like actual like dealers and shit, and then they just probably zip tied it underneath there or something like that.
So stupid. That's why there's like all that joke now, but like, I heard you like cars. We made a car in your car, bro. Oh, so stupid. So, yeah, that was my joke.
I remember being so excited.
Beetlejuice.
I remember being so excited when Pimp My Ride.
Beetlejuice. What?
Oh man, why'd you have to go do that now? Listen, don't get the people started on that stuff again, alright? We're changing the topic, alright?
So I want to see him appear.
Which one?
Well, I guess the crazy guy.
You want the penultimate one, right?
I guess, yeah. As long as I'm on his,
Beetlejuice.
as long as I'm on his good side, I
Yeah.
know.
Um,
The other one, I don't really care.
what I was saying is on Pimp My Ride, I got really excited because the one episode came out. It was gonna be they were gonna pimp out a Cavalier.
Okay. Yeah.
And this was like during the height of like when the DRJ was like big and everything like that. When we just got into it stuff. I'm like,
Right.
oh my god, they're gonna pimp out a Cavalier, and they destroyed that Cavalier. It butchered the shit out of it. They even put like I think like racing numbers on the side of the doors and shit. I'm like,
Oh,
this is so stupid. Why would anybody want to drive this?
Sweet.
This just makes this car look ultimately ricey as hell. And I'm like thinking, man, you know what? I can think of like 10 guys right now in my club that can pimp a Cavalier out way better than what these guys are doing. They're just doing the most extreme stuff
Well,
and the
that's
most
what they do.
ricey stuff.
That's what they do
Oh,
on
man.
my ride, though. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely terrible.
Still waiting for all these comments and questions.
Oh. Was it the shitty one with the license plate Cadillac? Yeah, maybe. Michael Keaton? Wait, what? What is Emily saying?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Oh, Michael Keaton beat
Yeah,
this.
Michael Keaton.
Well, I'd love if Michael Keaton walked into my garage. I mean,
Yeah, but not Michael Keaton, though. Beetlejuice, though. But Michael Keaton Beetlejuice.
yeah, I mean that would be cool as well. But if just Michael Keaton showed up, it'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, that too, yeah.
He'd probably show up wearing like, or Val Kilmer. I heard Val Kilmer goes around still acting like he's Batman.
Really?
You ever seen those videos
No.
where he goes to do like interviews and stuff, and he like brings a Batman cowl with him and he puts it on,
Wow.
and he's huge, he's overweight and stuff. And he's like, I'm Batman, and I'm like, fuck
Has he
everybody.
lost his mind?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. Much like what's the guy's name? Avery, the guy from Star Trek, the Black Captain from Deep Space Nine.
Brooks?
Yeah, Avery Brooks.
Yeah.
That guy has lost his mind as well.
Oh, really?
If you want to see a good documentary where I absolutely died laughing, and it took a few minutes for me to figure out what was going on because they show this documentary. It's called The Captains. And it's William Shatner goes around and interviews all the different people that were captains in different Star Trek shows.
Right.
And every time he interviews Brooks Avery, you're like, what is going on here? Hold on a second. And then you realize this guy's lost his mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely lost his mind. And then towards the end of the documentary, William Shatner actually like makes a line in the documentary about how he even knows that he is losing his mind. He's like, what is up with that guy? He's
Really?
losing his mind. Yeah, he's absolutely kooky, man. Completely kooky. He has William Shatner in his house, and he's like, yeah, let's come over. I want to sing a song to you. And he like comes over to the piano, and he's like, I made this song up. He's like, he's playing the piano. He's like, yo da di 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 di. And William Shatner is like sitting in a chair like this. He's like, whoa, what is going on? It is an absolutely. It's a good documentary, but those parts are absolutely hilarious. And the funny thing was, is I went to the theaters to see this. This documentary was like one of those one-time only engagements at Cineplex. It was like Wednesday at 7 only. You can go watch this documentary. So I went. Me and Dan went, and there was like maybe 10 other people in the theater. But it was fine. We watched it, and by the second or third time they brought Brooks Avery on the screen, that's when me and Dan started laughing, and everybody else in the crowd, because they're all quiet, they were just like, they looked right at us. I'm like, what are they laughing at? And then they just kept watching the movie, and then they realized we're laughing because we figured out that Brooks Avery is absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And he's crazy. And it was hilarious. And then, of course, everybody else started laughing every time he came on and did something stupid. But it's good for a laugh. If you check out The Captains, it's on Netflix. You can find it there.
I will look for that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Where's Old Man Brad? Oh, Cora just came on. Bat Dad. Oh, yeah. Dom, that's a good one. Bat Dad. I'm on his page. Are you on his page?
Who?
Bat Dad?
No.
So, Bat Dad is, what? Tracy's over here, like, throwing arms up at me.
Yeah.
I'm not reading.
Everybody should be on his page. What's wrong with
Oh,
that?
she made a comment about it. See, I'm not getting all the comments. I'm not getting them all. Bat Dad is a guy. He wears one of those cheap Halloween plastic bat masks on the front of his face.
Right.
And he does all his videos in selfie mode
Little kids.
with his face in like the corner of the camera, and then the rest of the camera shot is wherever like behind him with kids and his wife and stuff. And he's constantly like yelling and talking in the bat voice and doing all this stupid stuff. He has a channel. It is absolutely hilarious. His videos are fantastic. Every video.
Mm-hmm.
He's constantly doing stuff. He'll be like, go up to her like, Jen! And she'll jump and stuff, and he's just going nuts. And he picks on the kids all the time, and they're always telling him off and doing stupid shit. It's really good. You can Bat Dad on Facebook.
I'll look for it.
I think he's even published a book or something like that too.
Yeah.
He's become quite popular.
I'll check it out.
Where are we at here? Hour and 15 maybe? We're doing good. What you got? Any stories for us there? You got anything going on?
I'm just waiting to see.
Just
what
come
people,
on. You just come on to just chill, drink some. Fuck, was this on sale or something?
Fuck no.
Molson Export.
What do you
So-
do? Where do you work?
I work U-Haul.
You got any funny U-Haul stories?
Work with Adam. You know
I
Adam?
don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't know Adam.
Is that a funny story in itself or what?
Well, I guess if you knew Adam, it would be.
Yeah.
You'll meet Adam at the Christmas party.
Okay, cool.
You coming to the Christmas party?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I sent out my second wave of invites because we only got so much space here in the garage, right? So, on sale? What's on sale?
Problem is not everybody on here is gonna know who Adam is either.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, but you're
Well, don't you
here-
have another
but
guy?
you're here, so you need a funny story.
Don't you have another guy at your work that you constantly pick on? Like you tell him he drops his pocket type shit, and
That's Marshall.
you're constantly picking on this guy or something.
Yeah, that's Marshall. He, he's got like 3 storage units, lives out of the storage units.
He lives out of a storage unit.
Yeah, pretty much. He works to pay his storage units. That's it. Not much to say about Marshall. Yeah, you've seen Marshall downtown. He rides a bike all over the place. You've seen Marshall before.
I've
I've got
seen him
jokes.
at your work. I've seen him at your work. You told me like a few stories before about where like you've done stuff, joking around, like playing practical jokes on him and stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Clayton laughed if I asked if the beer was on sale.
You never had export before?
I have had export, you know, when I was like 17.
Yeah.
You know, I once had a guy tell me that if I ever drank Molson Export, he'd kick me in the nuts.
What's wrong with export?
Well, no, this guy just didn't like exports. He's like, you ever drink Molson Export? I'll kick you in the nuts. It's a terrible beer. I was like, it's just not my beer. I don't know.
No?
Nah.
A lot of people don't like it.
I don't mind it,
It's got that bite to it.
but I like a lot of different beers. So, and that's an acquired thing for me. I didn't like beer when I first started drinking. But then eventually over time I started liking beer a lot, and now I love craft beers and beers of all kinds.
What's your favorite beer?
My favorite beer. My go-to favorite beer is usually Bud Light Lime.
You gotta go to that.
That's kind of like my that's like my, if I don't know what to get, that's what I'm gonna get. Bud Light Lime.
Is your like absolute favorite though that you've ever had?
Yeah, I think that's probably the one. I mean,
Do you like that apple?
I like the Bud Light Apple, but only for like 1, maybe 2 beers. There's a lot of beers that I do really like, and the problem is like when I go to like, say if I go to a pub for lunch or dinner or something, and I'm like, I want to get a beer, I gotta find out what they have on tap, and that never helps because she always rhymes off like 4 or 5 different beers, and I'm like, man, I don't know which one to get still. You know what I mean? Like I like
Yeah.
Steam Whistle, Rolling Rock, Harp. I like all those.
Yeah, they're all good.
Kronenberg, that's a good beer.
Yeah.
There's so many beers that everywhere I go. Have you had Brock Street? Oh, I guess you don't drink that often anymore. Like once in a year maybe.
I don't know if I've ever had it before.
Brock Street's really good. I like their blonde. And there's a couple other beers I like. They have MGD. MGD used to be, man, that used to be the beer.
My all-time favorite beer that I ever had was Asahi Super Dry.
Asahi Super Dry? I didn't
It's a
really.
Japanese beer. Asahi's a popular beer in Japan.
Okay.
Sapporo was like the second most popular.
Yeah, I've had Sapporo before.
But they have a type called Asahi Super Dry. There's dry and then super dry.
Okay.
It's the best. I've ever had. I had it was straight out of a keg one time at the beer festival in Toronto. They got it right out of a keg. Asahi Super Dry was amazing.
Oh,
Best beer I've ever had in my life.
I've never been to the beer fest, and I
Other
always
than
want to
that,
go.
the domestic ones, Creedmoor.
Creedmoor, yeah. Emily just said that. Creedmoor.
Oh, Creedmoor's good.
Creedmoor Ale. I'm not big on Summersby or Strongbow. I don't like.
ciders. Yeah.
I don't like cider.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I love apples, but I don't like cider.
I like cider sometimes, but not all the time, and I can only have like one or two. And I don't have like one or two at a time, and then I was like, I can't have any more of that. I can't. It's not something you get drunk on or anything like that.
No. There's a lot of beers like that where I like to have one or two, but I can't get drunk off those beers. Like Rickard's Red. I like Rickard's Red. Rickard's Red is great when you're having like a meal and you have a beer, Rickard's Red. But I can't sit and drink like a shit ton of Rickard's Red because it sits heavy on the stomach, right?
Yeah.
And then you feel like crap.
Yeah.
Another beer I don't like. I said that. It's the most dislike to it. I can drink one, but it's not a big favorite for me. Is Guinness.
Yeah.
I
never
gotta force
acquired
through a
taste.
glass. I gotta force through a glass of Guinness. I can't.
I never acquired a taste for it.
No, and there's a lot of people that like Guinness.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really popular.
So, but yeah, I used to go, at one point I was going to, I'd go to like a liquor store or the beer store, and I'd grab like one of those empty 8-pack cases, holders, and I would just go and grab a bunch of different craft beers and try them out
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah, I just love doing that. And a lot of people were like, oh, I don't like that beer, it's really bitter. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try it anyways, it's got that craft beer taste, and I tend to, the more you drink craft beers, the more you enjoy them.
Yeah, my favorite, all my favorite alcoholic drinks are rare ones or ones they don't make anymore.
Boston
Which really
Lager,
upsets
Sam
me.
Adams. I don't think I've ever had a Sam Adams. Which ones? The ones they don't make anymore?
All the stuff that I like the most always gets discontinued, or it's so rare nobody sells it. As far as stouts go, like you mentioned Guinness.
Yeah.
I don't really like stouts, except for one, and that's Shilling.
Yeah.
And Shilling I can't find anywhere.
No, that's true.
And it's like the only one that I really like. And then coolers, like vodka coolers, I fucking hate vodka
Dom doesn't
coolers.
drink alcohol at all. Scott's at that point now too. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink either anymore.
I'm telling you things that happened like 3 years ago.
Yeah, he used to enjoy having a drink here and there, but now Scott doesn't drink for his own personal reasons.
It's alright. It's just medical. I got medical problems, and that's been cut off.
Which
The
sucks.
doctors cut me off. They looked at me, and they pointed, and they went like this.
Done.
They did the bar cut off with me.
That's
I'm allowed to have. I think they said, what was it, two or three drinks a month or something like that.
yeah.
It's
So-
like hardly worth drinking.
So
And they recommended wine. I'm a wine guy now.
You know what? I like wines.
Yeah.
I do like wines. For me, I like a wine to be, the more dry the wine is, the more I like it.
Yes.
I can't stand it when they're really sweet and sugary.
Right.
I like a really dry wine.
If you're looking for a Pinot or
Yeah.
a dry white.
Yeah.
Stay away from the Rieslings and the Chardonnays.
Yeah, the Rieslings are really, they're
See,
sweet.
told you, I'm a wine guy now.
You are a wine guy now.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you'll be drinking blush wine with the girls.
You
You're gonna get them strawberry vines.
Oh,
Wild vines,
Yeah.
strawberry blush.
Strawberry Zinfandel? Or
Yeah, the Zinfandel ones, yeah. You like the same? Yeah, dry wines are really good. Cliff looks so happy. He is happy. He's smiling right now. Cliff is smiling.
I am smiling.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I'm waiting for all these people to start asking questions. I thought that's
Well, you
what
want
they were
to...
going to do. Start asking me some
Oh, you
questions.
know they're gonna ask me. Well, we're gonna do a little fire it up. Have some question Q&A. Boston Lager. Right?
Well, everybody's talking about beer.
He's just looking around. Everywhere we're talking about beers. Cliff drinks Molson X.
That's it. There is no other.
That's your go-to, eh?
That's it. Molson X.
Has it always been your go-to, like forever?
Well, until introduced me
I
to the
introduced
lime.
the Bud Light Lime. You had one and you really liked it, didn't
I
you?
love that.
Yeah, it was good. It is good.
And I went
And that's the
back
thing, you know what? I was the same way for a long time where I was like, I had like 1 or 2 beers that was my go-to beer. I didn't drink anything else because I knew I liked those. And then eventually I was just like, you know what? I need to start trying things. And start trying a whole bunch of beers because I'm like, all these other people like beers for different reasons. And I'm like, I gotta try them and see which ones I like and which ones I don't. First time I ever had an Innocent Gun though, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I had like some kind of oak beer from Innocent Gun, and it was so awful. And yet, Tennant's, which is another Irish or another Scottish beer, I absolutely love Tennant's. Tennant's is amazing Scottish beer, and I only found one place in Whitby that has it on tap, that blows my mind. I'm glad that they have it on tap. I think I'm the only guy who goes in there once a month and has a pint of fucking Tennant's. So. Is Cliff gonna join us on Wednesday? We'll see. We'll see what he's doing. The table gets kind of crowded here. I mean, we got 3 of us scrunched in.
Yeah,
So
we usually only get room here for one other person.
the problem is that we move the camera back further. It also moves the microphone back further. So the further we go back, I mean, me and Scott are actually projecting pretty loudly just to make sure you guys are getting good audio. So if we talk like really low like this, then you're not gonna be able to hear us all night. So that's why we project and keep the camera close as possible.
Yeah, we took lessons on projecting.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. And our teacher's name was...
I gotta come up with a funny name?
I didn't say come up with a funny name. I was just telling the people what our teacher's name was and you could tell them.
I can oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, yeah.
You're welcome.
I didn't have anything ready. It's like, here comes a funny joke. Scott's gonna tell you one. And then you just wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, jeez. And I didn't even think of a funny name.
You got all kinds of them, man. Just come up with a name.
Uh,
I mean, just
God.
not come up with a name. Tell them who was teaching us how to project our voice.
Eleazar Feinstein.
There it is. Mr. Feinstein has from the Academy Theatre of Arts in Oshawa.
Yeah, he also does my taxes.
Yep. He was like doing Scott's taxes one day. He's like, you know what? You need to learn how to project your voice a little bit. That'll help you.
Yeah, do some
And Scott was like,
ventriloquism
that is a great idea.
throwing my voice.
Let me get my co-host, and he can learn with me.
Yeah.
And ventriloquism, eh?
Yeah,
We're gonna do an episode where you're gonna have a puppet now. Thanks.
throwing and projecting voices. Mr. Feinstein is an expert. Yep. He's also good at taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be. I want you to do the puppet, and you're gonna have to project your voice. But I want you to have the voice box. Hello, my name is Scott. Yeah, I want that to happen.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, get off my back, Steve. You fuck.
Honestly,
Way to leave Scott out there. He fucking all over me about
Yeah,
it.
I know, what the
He's
fuck?
got your back, Dara.
Jesus.
He's gonna fucking call me out, and then he'll probably show up here and fucking yell at me or something.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yo, what the fuck, Jay? Why'd you fucking leave him out of there, man? That's fucking disgusting. Why'd you do that, man?
Yeah.
You're a prick.
I actually just did my taxes, and they told me I'm getting $10 back.
You know it's November, right?
I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I know. I got the greatest tax people ever.
He's had your taxes all year. He's like, he calls them up. He's like, yeah, guess what? I got your taxes done.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
Oh shit!
I
thanks.
thought they were sent out months ago, and then they just called me 3 weeks ago. And they're like, okay, so anyway, your taxes are all done. I'm like, I thought, yeah, they're done. They were done months
I
ago.
thought they were done in April.
No,
What the hell?
we just finished calculating everything. And I was like, oh my god, you haven't even sent them in yet?
Like, how much?
They're
do
like,
they have to
no, we were just figuring everything out. I was like, oh, that was months ago. I was just in there.
You need a new tax
Oh
guy.
god, it was brutal.
You need
And then after all that, she's like, so anyway, your tax return's gonna be like $10. I'm like, yeah, great. But you're getting GST and Trillium. I'm like, okay, well, that's all right.
What are you gonna do with that $10?
I'm gonna party, man. I'm gonna party.
You could go to Bulk Bar and buy $10 worth of candy
Sure.
and party your ass off.
Yep. I can buy $10 worth of candy, eat about a handful of it, and be sick of it all.
Everybody's on my back. You hung them out to dry. Fuck you guys. Fuck. Hung them out to dry.
That's what you did, man.
Yeah, whatever. Like we never put each other on the spot
If it
before.
wasn't for my quick wit.
Buy one craft beer? You could probably get two. Craft beers are only like 3 something a can.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get 2.
yeah, that's true.
You know, be a nice guy, and if you go over $10, I'll chip in the extra to cover your
wow.
taxes.
You're magnanimous.
There you go.
There you go. You know what magnanimous means?
Well, I'm assuming it means I'm a really good guy.
Yeah, fuck. Nah, I'm hanging you out to dry now. Tell the viewers what magnanimous means. You asshole.
It means I'm like a magnet and I attract kindness.
No, that is a terrible, terrible definition.
Yeah. Well, I answered it. It's not the right answer.
That you
but-
did. That you did. Mind you, I lied about my tax guy. He's not. His name's not Eliezer Feinstein.
Son of a
so.
bitch, but that's the guy who the vocal trainer. That's
Yeah,
who that is.
well, okay, yeah, sure.
That's our vocal trainer.
My taxes are done by.
Steve Berry.
No, not Steve Berry. It's done by a lady named Lada Mystery, which is a pretty cool name too.
Steve looked up the meaning of the word and then posted it like he knew it.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
He Googled it. He's like, come on, it means this. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good job Googling.
Oh, it has nothing to do with magnets? Oh, man.
Magnets or magma. It doesn't have anything to do with lava either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
Magma. I don't know. I don't know what the hell magma is.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Oh, magnet. Right, gotcha.
Mhm.
Right,
Mhm.
sure. Or
Yeah.
gun magazines, anything mag.
Gun magazines?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Flourishing weapons.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, get on him, Emily.
Wait, okay, enough with the chatter back here. Holy shit,
That's it.
man.
Sponsor Steve Berry. Wear those
Whoa,
shirts.
whoa.
I absolutely Googled
Tell
it.
this guy to hey, Jay, tell this guy to calm down back here.
Just shut your mouth when you're talking to me, alright?
Holy jeez.
I'm trying to.
Just shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Okay? I've had enough of you calling people out and being a jerk to people.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I can't help it.
you won't even let us get a word in.
He's really putting you on blast there.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was gonna be that bad.
Neither did I. Ooh, last time I
So I got really angry.
On blast.
Everybody's on blast tonight. It's a weird night. Everybody's blasting each other.
That's right. Yeah.
Just keep saying
Good
blast.
stuff.
Yeah.
Blast.
My video feed is so far
Way behind.
Yeah.
Way behind.
He just got you cut off of when you were. My
Yeah.
video feed is showing when you got cut off of beer.
That's funny, yeah.
How far in are we there, buddy?
132.
Your video feed's behind too. We're an hour and a half. We'll probably cut it.
What time is it anyway?
It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
man.
pushed the show to the limits,
Oh,
man.
Jeez.
So people are logging off to go to bed.
It's a Sunday night, man.
Well,
We should
since
be
we have like 8 viewers, so people are still up, not doing anything.
All right,
like,
fuck, I don't
My
know.
TV shows are done. I might as well watch these
Well,
assholes.
I don't know what else we're gonna talk about here. Jesus.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in and not play video games. And yeah.
We don't have much else to talk
You have
No,
about anyway
no.
at this point.
We'll do our best to entertain ourselves tomorrow night to the point where we have enough stories to tell after
Sure.
tomorrow night. So,
Well, we won't be back on until probably
Tuesday or
at least
Wednesday?
yeah.
yeah, we'll get Dom on here. That'll give us a couple days.
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Way to enunciate
Wednesday.
properly right
Yeah.
through it.
It sounds like I have a cold. Wednesday.
It sounds like you don't know how to speak English or you're
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Massachusetts cha cha says you. We gotta throw that game show up. You're showing me that one day where the guys are like the Japanese guys trying to.
Oh yeah, Yakino Sukai. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, they're trying to speak English and
They
it's
have
hilarious.
so much material too. It's great. The other one was he trying to pronounce Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Yeah, he kept
Get
saying
it.
he kept saying Massachusetts, and then he'd be like cha cha cha.
Yeah, choo. Massachusetts. Couldn't even get it. He was making the other actors laugh. They weren't supposed to laugh. They're supposed to keep it straight.
Yep.
Anyway, that's a whole different thing.
We will be back Wednesday with
Wednesday.
special guest Dom, and we're gonna do some. We're gonna get Dom involved, and we'll get his opinion on 1,000,001 things. And you, and when they try to count to 100, I'm gonna look it up, Emily. I'm gonna look up that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. We will see you guys soon.
All right, buddy.